It is Dalton Eagle here from the Mini Muffins, and today I'm going to be giving you the class setup video for what I have for about every class that I have. Well, for the first five that I use. I'll go over mainly the two main ones. That one was weird. I'll go over the two main ones that I use, which is that one, the Bow 27 class, and the Sniper class. Alright, so let's start out with the Bow 27 class. I said I would be doing this video for a while, and it's finally here. Okay, so what you want to get for your first primary weapon is, of course, the Bow 27. Surprise, surprise. And the first attachment that you probably want, in my opinion, this is more of a personal preference type of thing. Sorry if I was like spitting into the mic and screaming into the mic. I had to move it away from my mouth. And but yeah, you can use a sight if you want to. My best thing would be, if you don't want to use a sight, you would either want to use a foregrip or a quick draw grip. I would mostly give you more of a shot to give you. I think you'd have a better chance with a foregrip. So yeah, let's just say that you don't like sights. Okay, so there. That is what you're gonna want to set up. And why you're gonna want a foregrip is it increases the accuracy and the handling, which the accuracy speaks for itself. Handling is how well you maneuver with the gun. And second attachment that you would want to be getting is extended mags. Extended mags comes in handy when you are in a close battle, maybe 2v1, 2v3, anything, and you take down one person, but they're lined up in a row, and you don't want to have to jump into a corner, reload, possibly die. You just want to keep shooting, get possibly two kills. I have done this so many times. Like, I get a kill, haven't run out of ammo because I have extended mag zone, and pick up the other kill because he's thinking that I'm going to be running out of ammo soon. And I never did. So that's why that comes in handy. And the third attachment, this is more for a search and destroy kind of thing. If you're a team deathmatch, you're probably not going to want to do this. You're probably going to want to go for the quick draw grip. But if you want to do more of a search and destroy, I would like more likely give you a better chance to win with a suppressor. Because if it's like a 1v3, you don't want your gunfire to be popping up on the radar, and this stops that from happening. Okay, moving on to the secondary. The only way that you're going to be able to get a sniper, which I highly recommend as a secondary, is to get this wild card called Overkill. And what Overkill does is Overkill gives you the chance to put a primary slot, a primary weapon in your secondary slot, which you're not really supposed to do, but you can with Overkill. And why I put a Moors as my secondary is because what if you're like not that good of aim from far away with your Brad 27? Boom, triangle, shoot, dead, there you go. That is pretty much self-explanatory. So, no, I'm not. Um, and, yeah. So, sorry, I was talking to Harrison because he's been bothering me this entire recording. So, um, yeah, that's why you want the Moors with your, um, bow. So if you don't really feel comfortable or confident in your shot long range with a submachine gun, you just press triangle and then you can be confident. Alright, perk 1, overcharge. This is what I use if I have overclock, which overclock just helps you run faster, you gain a temporary speed boost. And what overcharge does is it makes these have longer battery life. So that just helps with rushing and stuff. And my second perk is peripherals. In peripherals, it increases the minimap coverage, so like you can see farther in the minimap. doesn't necessarily get bigger, but how much you can see of it gets bigger. So say somebody's shooting out of your range of the mini map, you can see them now. And are you like kind of tired of everybody seeing the little skull pop up every time you kill somebody in search and destroy whatever, and they just run over there and kill you? Well, this you can their take out enemies without displaying where they died, which comes very handy. This is more like a stealth class in my opinion. So yeah. And Blast Suppressor is my final perk. You want this on every class you have. Why is that? You exo move so much in this game. This is pretty much what the game is exo movements. And this, every time you do an exo movement, it flashes up on the enemy radar. If you didn't know that. And they know exactly where you're at, and if you're exo moving, if you're going fast, if you're rushing, whatever. This takes away your exo movements on the radar. So this is going to help you tremendously, whatever, however you say it, wherever you come from. So yeah, I would highly recommend that. Now, Exo Launcher, I don't know. I mean, you don't really need this. It just really depends on which one you like best and how comfortable you feel with them. I just like Semtex that sticks to stuff instead of like a frag. So yeah, you have that. And the number one score streak that you're gonna want to use is a UAV. And what I like to put on my UAVs is threat detection, which threat detection paints the enemies, shows exactly where they're at that time, which way they're facing. It's pretty much flashes them up on your screen like you would just see somebody, yet you could see them through the wall. So, yeah, that is my BAO 27 class. And now moving on to the sniper class. What I like to put on my sniper class, I finally got this, is the ballistic CPU. It reduces the sway, and that's why I like it. Now, you want to use overkill in this class also. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the Atlas 20mm as your secondary. Why you want to do this is if you don't have time to reload with your Moors, and you can just take out the Atlas 27. Say like your long range, you might get a hit marker. Take out the Atlas, you're not going to get a hit marker anytime soon with the Atlas. Just trust me with that. But yeah, that's pretty much the weapons. This is pretty self-explanatory. Now, what you want to get for perk 1 is low profile. This is more of a stealthy kind of perk. You're invisible to UAVs. Everything that can track you, you're invisible to. So that really helps. And what I have on here is UAV, missile strike, and bombing run, which these are mostly more of like if I want to get a high kill streak, score streak, whatever, and if I get it going, I'll be rewarded for it just to make myself feel good. So what you want to do for the exo abilities, you're going to want to go down to Wildcard 2 and use Tactician. Tactician gives you the ability to do 2 exo abilities instead of an exo launcher. So why I put exo cloak and exo overclock is because you can rush and people will have a hard time seeing you. So say you're like kind of camping and you see somebody and you want them to snipe you or kill you, just hit this and you're invisible. Not completely though, so I'd be careful with that one. Okay, yeah, HBRA 3, this is pretty much every class that I have put together, except for the shield, which makes them harder for them to shoot you in the back since you have it on your back, or if you put it in the front. AK-12, this is more of a beginner gun in my opinion. This is more of a beginner class. So if you really want to start off strong, and get off of the old CODs, this is probably the class you want to go with. And I will give you some gameplay of all of these classes, well, mostly the sniper and the BAO, in the next episode. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed, and comment if this helped you out any. Tell me if this hurts you, if this helped you, if these are just plain stupid, or if these are just smart classes. Because I really want to hear feedback. And like and subscribe again if you want some more awesome content from the Mini Muffins. And I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.